The dog was named Charlie, and he had become a fixture at the gas station, a silent sentinel watching the cars whiz by. His shiny coat glimmered in the sun, but his eyes held a deep sadness that tugged at James's heart. No one seemed to know why Charlie was there, but the other staff members had tried to coax him away, offering food and water. Yet, Charlie always returned to his spot, as if tethered by an invisible string to the past. Curiosity turned into compassion as James began to bond with Charlie. Each morning, he would bring a bowl of fresh water and a few treats, gently speaking to the dog, who would wag his tail ever so slightly in response. Over time, Charlie began to trust James, inching closer each day, until one fateful afternoon, he finally approached James and allowed him to scratch behind his ears. One evening, after a long shift, James decided to share Charlie's story on social media. He posted a picture of the beautiful retriever with a heartfelt caption, hoping someone might know the dog's story. To his surprise, he received a message from a woman named Linda, a neighbor of Charlie's former family. Her words struck James like a bolt of lightning. "I'm so sorry. They were killed in an accident on this road 4 years ago. Charlie has been waiting for them ever since." James felt a heavy weight settle in his chest. Charlie had been waiting for a family that would never return. The thought of the dog's unwavering loyalty and love brought tears to his eyes. Determined to give Charlie the closure he deserved, James made a decision. He would take Charlie to the cemetery where his former owners were buried. The following day, with a mix of anticipation and sorrow, James gently coaxed Charlie into his car. The drive was quiet, filled with the sounds of the tires on the road and the soft whimpers from the backseat. When they arrived at the cemetery, James stepped out and opened the door. Charlie hesitated, looking around as if sensing the significance of the moment. As they walked towards the grave, Charlie's demeanor changed. He seemed to know he was home, and with each step, his pace quickened. When they reached the headstone, Charlie lay down beside it, his body trembling as he let out a soft whine. James knelt beside him, placing a comforting hand on Charlie's back. In that moment, Charlie cried, a deep, soulful sound that echoed through the quiet cemetery. James felt his heart break for the dog who had waited so long. He whispered soothing words, hoping to provide some comfort. "They're gone, buddy. But it's okay to let go now." As the sun dipped below the horizon, painting the sky in shades of orange and pink, Charlie finally seemed to find peace. After a long while, he stood up, looking back at James with eyes that now sparkled with a hint of hope. It was as if the weight of the past had lifted, allowing him to embrace a new beginning. Instead of returning to the road, Charlie followed James back to his car. As they drove away from the cemetery, James felt a warmth in his heart. Charlie was no longer just a dog waiting for his family, he was a friend, ready to start a new chapter alongside James. From that day forward, Charlie became a beloved part of James's life. They went on long walks, played fetch in the park, and shared quiet evenings on the couch.